Alright, so we're going to be working on the shell navigation project here. So basically what this project is all about is going to teach you, like, give you an introduction on how you can navigate on your shell. So if you have attended your previous project, that's your, what's it called, your intranet, is it, I've forgotten the name. Anyway, that's not relevant here, but you be familiar with the sandbox in that project. So this project will probably be your first experience with an Unix terminal. So you can see here I'm having a Unix terminal here. This is my Ubuntu 20.04. so for this project, please start and connect to your sandbox. So you have to connect to your sandbox in order to do this, and you have to go through these resources. Make sure you go through the resources so you'll be able to know what all this means. It's the PWD, LS, CD, LS, TOSH, CP, MV, RM, MKDIR, and RMDIR. And extra resources, that's for you, the Linux TMP. So this is your learning objective over here, and the generals just go through all those stuff. And for your quiz, if you're having problems with your quiz, then I'm going to show you my answers so that you can just. So which command should you use to create an empty directory? So you use a TOSH. You use TOSH to create an empty directory. Which command, sorry for that. So which command should you use to list all files of your current directory? So you're listing the files, that should be ls, list. Which command should you use to change directory? That's cd. I'm going to do that here in my terminal when I log into my sandbox, when I use my sandbox. Which command should you use to rename or move a file or directory? That's mv. Use mv, then the argument, which is the name of your directory or whatever you want to move. So which command should you use to display the current part of your current directory? So I think, let me do that ANC. So that's pwd. So you can see saying /home/atom, and let me see the ls. I'm going to list, so it's listing everything in here. So let's do less. I think no, that less is for the, what's it called, less is for the files. So if you want to remove something, or you want to, so you can see which command should you use to delete a file. So if you want to delete a file, let's say okay, cd. So the cd, that's what you use in changing your directory. ADV, then restaurant. So you can see I changed it from this directory, from my home directory, into this ADV restaurant. And if I do ls, then it's going to bring me the stuff inside. So the TOSH, let's say TOSH files, TOSH file. Then if I do ls, then I'm going to see the file. So this is it here. So if I want to see the things like the less we just talked about, let's try less banking.c. So you can see now it's showing us everything inside the banking.d. Okay, so now let's go on and sorry about that. Okay, so alright, so now we have which command should you use to delete a file. That's the arrow. You're going to do that now. So the ls, that's it. Yeah, I just demonstrated what ls is for you, and this was our answer. This was our answer here. So we use ls and we're able to get that. Alright, so that done. Now this is saying the first start service is the 0, which is create me. It's saying access your sandbox. So this is how you access your sandbox. You click on this get sandbox, and you copy this SSH. If you're on your mobile, that's your Tamux or Tamius, you copy this. Once you click on this, then it's going to click on copy, then you come down here, then you paste, then you click on enter, then it's going to request for the password. So if you're on your Tamux and it's telling you, it's going to give you something like, if you've not installed the SSH on your Tamux, it's going to tell you to install it. So you just have to do pkg install, I think that's open SSH, or it's going to give it to you. You're going to see what you need to input, and this is my password over here. Then I come down here, then I paste, and it's not necessary you see your password, you don't have to see it before. So now I'm inside my sandbox, inside the terminal, inside my sandbox. Now I'm going to cancel this, then alright. So the task here is saying I should change my working directory to root. So let's see my current working directory. Let's see what that is. So it's giving me the slash. I'm going to what the slash means. So, but I have to navigate to the root directory. So I just do cd root. Then I'm in my root directory. Then I'll do ls. Then you can see the stalls in my, the files and the directories in my root directory. So it's saying I should create an empty file. You know, I just did that. You just do tosh, then you have so cool. So you do that, then you click on enter, you do ls to see whether so cool is already created. So then you click on this, you do check your, what's it called, then you do check, start a new test. That's how you go about the first task. Now let's go to the other task, which is access your sandbox and change your working directory to root. Then rename the file old school to new school in the same directory. So now we're already in the same directory. Now the task here is to change this over here, this old school to new school. So you know what's the command for changing for renaming files. So that's mv. You have old school, you write what you want to change first. We have old school, then you write the new name you want to rename it with, then new school. So mv old school dot new school. So then you do ls to see whether what you did has been corrected. So you can see here we have new school. Then you go back to your Alx intranet, and then you click on start a new test to see if what you did is correct. So let's wait for it. So you can see everything is done. So that's what that is all about. So now it's time for us to do this. The access your sandbox and change your working directory to root. What's in our root? Then move the file not here, this file over here, this file not here. We're to move it into this directory here. So move the file not here to this over here. So in order to do this, you just have to write that's mv. You have mv, then you write it /temp tnp /write _underscore school. So once you do this, you'll be able, I didn't put, I have to include, what's it called, I have to include the file I want to move. So let's do this here. We have not here. So then you click on enter. So now if you now navigate into this temporary school, you're going to find not here. Then if you do ls in your root directory, you're not going to find not here. Can you see? You can find not here in this directory. Now let's navigate to our root directory to see whether it's there. The file will just move right now. So I need to copy this. And I'm going to paste it. So now I've navigated to this over here. Oh, it's telling me, okay, let me just go to CD. That's going out, then LS, then CD, TMP, something went wrong over there, then LS, CD. Okay, so this right school underscore school. Alright, it's telling me it's not the directory. What's going on? Anyway, I think you understand what I was trying to do there. Just want to say that's not a directory, but somehow it's moved it out of there. Anyway, let's check for our code and see whether we got it. Alright, so you can see that we got it and we don't have trouble with what we have to do. So you do your close, then we go to the move to the next task, which is no need. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay, not anymore. So we're going to the root directory, then delete the file ready to be removed. So now cd root cd/root. Okay. So you can see ready to be removed. You just write your rm, then you type ready underscore to be removed. So you can see I just removed that, and when you do ls, you're not going to see ready to be removed again. So you come down here and you check. So when that marks done, that means our code has been checked successfully and we did the right thing. Okay, so let's wait to check out what's going on. See details. School is amazing. Oh, this is a different task. Okay, yeah, we've done this. So this is a different task. The ready to remove have been removed. So here we just need to create a new directory, which is school inside this root. Remember, I was in the root directory. Yeah? So in order to create a new directory, you should know what that is. That's mkdir. Then we have school underscore is underscore amazing. Then click enter. Then you do ls, you're going to see your directory. So your directory is painted blue. It might be different on your device, but on my device, on my Ubuntu here, it's blue. Now we'll do a check to see if that is right. Alright, so our check marked as successful. So now let's go to the last one over here, and that's to change to the stay in the root directory and we should run the directory. So in our previous quiz, you can see if you gone through those materials and you can still remember what I just talked about earlier. To remove your directory, you use the rm dir, and if you want to remove a file, you use rm. But if you want to remove a directory that is, it's not empty. Now if you go into this empty directory, there's nothing inside this empty directory. So in order to do that, you rm dir. That's for you to remember to say remove directory. So that's what this actually implies. So we have empty directory. So when you do that, then just remove it. Mind you, if you have a directory that has files, the directory that is not empty, this will be giving you error. So you just have to do rm hyphen space, then hyphen r, then the name of the directory. Then it's going to remove everything inside that directory. So basically that's it. Then let's do ls to see whether what we're doing. Alright, so we can see that we don't have it. So now you check your code to see if you are right, whether you've done the right thing. And whenever you get an error, so just click on the details. I think at this stage the checkout step is friendly, so if you have any errors, just check the see details, and it's going to tell you what exactly it's wrong with your task, or what is wrong with what you're doing. So that's it. That'll be the end of this video. Or let me see whether you have any other thing that is necessary for you to learn. And if you have questions, you can just drop it. Alright, I think that's all for now. So you can just study to know more about those commands. Then just study this, use your resources, just an extra resources, and always make sure that you read the manual. Make sure you read the resources given to you. Make sure you read the resources given to you, and you can come back here to get videos on your tasks, where I'll simplify the task so that you can have a better understanding on it. So I think by now you should be able to navigate through the Unix terminal, either on your device, on your mobile phone, your smartphone rather, or your Windows or Ubuntu, that's if you're doing Linux, and on your Mac. So by now you should be able to navigate and create files, move from one directory to the other, etc.